Welcome to PlayStation Access. My name is Rob, and PlayStation's 2025 Black Friday sale is now active, which means you can find discounts on a huge lineup of great games on the PlayStation Store until December the 1st. And there are some fantastic PlayStation hardware deals running until December the 18th, direct from PlayStation while stocks last. The headline deals when it comes to hardware are some substantial savings on PS5. Digital edition consoles are discounted by £135, meaning you can pick up a digital edition PS5 for just £294.99, and there's £90 off a range of other PS5 bundles, including the powerful PlayStation 5 Pro. Other hardware offers include £20 off PlayStation Portal, which can now stream games directly from the cloud, and £90 off PlayStation VR 2. And for headsets and controllers, there's £30 off the Pulse Explore wireless earbuds, £20 off the Pulse Elite wireless headset, £30 off the ultra customizable DualSense Edge wireless controller, and £20 off DualSense wireless controllers, including the latest Chroma collection. And just before we get to the games, it's also worth mentioning you can save up to 33% on a 12-month subscription to PlayStation Plus with the Black Friday sale. Until the 5th of December, a 12-month subscription to the extra tier is £74.99, reduced from £99, and 12 months of premium is £80.39, reduced from £119.99. That's especially worth mentioning right now because one benefit of PlayStation Plus is that members receive 5% off select orders of new hardware and peripherals direct from PlayStation, including the current hardware deals, and that 5% stacks with the Black Friday prices. In other words, all these Black Friday hardware deals are even cheaper for PlayStation Plus members. Okay, now it's definitely time to start talking about the games themselves. We've picked out 10 of the best, but make sure you have a browse of the full lineup through your console or at store.playstation.com. Kicking us off is Assassin's Creed Shadows, Ubisoft's latest historical adventure that finally takes the series to Japan after a decade of everyone asking very nicely. Shadows is set during the Sengoku period in the 16th century, setting up the game's dual protagonists, stealthy shinobi Fujibayasha Naoe and African samurai Yasuke, who join forces to take down a Templar conspiracy. Assassin's Creed Shadows is 40% off, available for £41.99. Another 2025 big hitter reduced for Black Friday is Death Stranding 2 On the Beach. Set 11 months after the first game, this time in a post-apocalyptic Australia, Hideo Kojima's sequel offers more of his unique, beautiful, can you actually believe they made a blockbuster game about this end-of-world scenario, about reconnecting humanity in a reality apparently coming apart at the seams. It's now 25% off, available for £52.49. Number 3. While we're talking about absolutely unmissable PlayStation exclusives, we should also mention Astro Bot. Not just a wonderfully playable 3D platformer packed with imagination and ingenuity, but also a joyous celebration of 3 decades and 5 generations of PlayStation gaming. Astro Bot is both ultimate fan service and a must-play classic in its own right, which you can play for £42.59 at a charmingly unusual discount of 29%. Next up is another example of ultimate fan service, EA Sports FC 26, with its comprehensive take on playing, managing, strategizing and absorbing football. The game is an established fixture of the footballing calendar, and this early in the season the 50% discount gives players a great chance to get the most out of the game, which you can pick up for £34.99. If you have £1.50 less than that to spend, however, may I point you in the direction of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. The long-awaited, thunderously received RPG is one of the biggest games to arrive this year, and a very healthy 33% discount brings the price down to just £33.49. Next up, an even healthier discount on another huge package. Hitman World of Assassination contains the entire campaigns for Hitmans 1, 2 and 3 and the added Freelancer mode, with the action taking place across more than 20 locations and 1,000 challenges. That's a huge amount of exceptionally good gaming, now available at 60% off for just £23.19. Changing tack just about as hard as possible, next up we have the Still Wakes the Deep Complete Collection from the Chinese Room. This is something of an Access favourite, a meticulously detailed narrative adventure set on board a desolate North Sea oil rig in 1975, which digs too greedily and too deep. This collection includes the original game and the very worthy game-changing add-on Siren's Rest, now available at 50% off for £16.49. Sticking with horror, our next suggestion is the Resident Evil Remake Trilogy, although it's less of a suggestion than a favour to you, really. This collection includes the brilliant, updated versions of Resis 2, 3 and 4, dozens of hours of polished, gruesome fun, and is currently 55% off, available for £33.74. And actually, sticking with horror for just a bit longer, we've always been big Dead Space fans at PlayStation Access, and we can't not mention that the faithful, extra fine-looking PS5 remake is available for just £10.49, a very chunky 85% discount. Finally, throwing in another unbelievably deep and playable game that's up for grabs at an impulse buy price, the wonderful 2D roguelike Metroidvania Dead Cells is available for 50% off, making it just £9.99. And that's our list. Don't forget there are loads of other games in the sale, and I strongly advise you to go and have a look for yourselves. Please help the channel by giving this video a like, subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you always know when our videos are going live.